guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Jirbie from Couchwasabi. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some tips and I guess thought points if you want to help out the Taal volcano victims. So if this is something that you'd want to see, please keep watching. Alright, so you've heard the news, you've seen all the updates on your social media, and you really wanted to help out. So here are the things that you should remember, and maybe the things that you should ponder on before you start packing up and decide to really be there on ground, because that's not a good idea, okay? Alright, tip number 1, start with what you have. So let's say you can, right now, check out your closet. And if you realize that you have so many clothes that you don't really wear, unused but still usable, pretty, basic clothes, please do not donate designer clothes. Most probably, those will just be sold and end up in ukay-ukay. Okay, so try to get as much basic clothes as you have, like shirts, or polo shirts, or long sleeves, or maybe light jackets, leggings, shorts, light pants, even pants if you have. Not so flashy, not so designer, more on basic, and pack them up all together and drop them off at different drop-off areas. You don't really have to stress yourself out because at this point there are a lot of non-profit organizations, even malls, schools, churches who are accepting all these donations. I already had my closet purge last week. Actually, the first day when they called out donations, I already had something prepared because I normally do my KonMariing, or you declutter and downsize with the KonMari method. I've already done that a couple of months back, so I have a ready pack of clothes that I would want to donate. So as soon as they called out for donations, I got that and dropped it off in one of the orders that I've seen on social media. Another key point you should remember, tip number 2, is only donate to groups and individuals that you 100% trust. In times like these, in times of calamity, we can't avoid to have people who would take advantage of the situation. Case in point, the masks were sold at exorbitant amount of what? 150 pesos per piece, when normally you just get them for 50 pesos for 3 pieces. There are a lot of abusive and people who'd love to take advantage of the situation and maybe profit out of it. So please stay away from those kind of people. Be discerning. Be discerning, be alert, and only donate your cash or even in kind to groups or people or individuals that you really 100% trust. Me, I normally donate my stuff, old clothes, even food, whatever I'd love to donate, especially cash, to people and individual and groups and non-profit orgs and animal welfare orgs that I 100% trust. This is like a tedious monthly task for me because with my company, Danti Dreams, we donate 10% of all our sales to different animal welfare orgs here in the Philippines. So it's my job to sift through all these animal welfare orgs, check out their background, check out if they really donate, check out if they really execute their mission vision, because a lot of these groups that you see online are just there for the name to get donations. I've heard of those horror stories, and I wouldn't want my donation, my hard-earned money, my stuff to be sent to them knowing that it should have been to a better purpose, but it's just wasted because they just kept it for themselves, or they just kept it for whatever purpose. So that's my tip number 2, always be discerning. If you want to donate to a specific animal welfare group or a non-profit organization, do your research. Check out their feedback, ask around from people you know, and hopefully with that it would give you the conclusion that that specific animal welfare org or that specific group is trustworthy to receive your donations. Okay? So going back, start with your stuff. If you have excess, like shoes or excess things that you don't really need and you think would help the evacuees, then please gather them. Gather them in boxes, in eco boxes, in cartons. Me, I like putting all my donations in boxes or eco bags, and before I drop them off. So it's just another way to reuse and upcycle things. There are a lot of different relief operations or relief drives, so you can participate in a lot. You don't really have to put all your eggs in one basket. I like donating in different organizations so that my things would reach different evacuation centers. So I've already donated loads in Group A, and I will be donating like part of our profits to Group B, and I will be donating other stuff with Group C, and I'm also participating with another drive from Group D. There are different relief operations or relief drives available. Some people would accept clothes, some people would accept stuff, some people would be focused on animals. There's this one relief operations drive that I found interesting. It's from Casa de Lorenzo. They are accepting empty and clean PET bottles for donation so that they can refill it with their Castle soaps for donation to the victims. So I think that's brilliant. I tried to participate in that. I think they have gathered 700 empty bottles, so that's really amazing. So you just have to open your eyes and be aware of your surroundings, and catch all these interesting relief operations that you'd want to participate in. I mean, that idea, gathering empty bottles, I think it's fairly easy and really creative. There are different drop-off points available right now, especially at this point. You can donate to Pet Express, you can donate to malls like Eastwood Mall, you can even donate to Lander Superstore, you can donate to schools, churches. There are a lot of different drop-off points that you can just do a little research, check out what's the most convenient for your location, and give your donations there. You don't really have to go far. At the end of the day, it's what you can give. You don't really have to squeeze out your purses, your pockets, just to be able to donate. It's something that you should be able to feel good about. It doesn't make sense if you will donate and uutangin mo lang din lahat sa credit card. So that really doesn't make sense. So try to start with your own house. Try to start with your own closet. Like my sister, she makes soaps. She actually owns Lish Artisanal Soaps. I'll put the Instagram here. And she teaches soap making. So she decided to donate a lot of her fully cured handmade soaps to the evacuees so that they have something to use while they're there. And of course, our company, Category Dreams, we will also be donating some of our shampoo bars with it. Another friend who owns pharmaceutical company, they will be donating eye lubricants. I think this is very important, especially for those who live near the Taal volcano. It's really horrible there. And so, it brings me to tip number 3. You don't really have to go to the site. You don't really have to go on ground. You can actually give your help or participate at the packing centers here in Metro Manila. Or, you don't really have to. I mean, I understand there are a lot of people who just want to go there impulsively, want to pack up and grab their friends and grab their car and go there. That doesn't make sense. It's not safe to go there, especially at this time. So, hold your horses, just chill, stay wherever you are. Check out all the things that you can donate. If you want to move around, maybe you can go to another packing center and help out there. You don't really have to squeeze yourself inside Taal in Batangas anymore. A lot of people are there already. Qualified rescuers are there already. You have to be trained medically and I guess emotionally and everything before you sabak yourself in there. The situation there is very horrible. Ashes everywhere. You have to be in tip-top health to be able to, I guess, withstand the situation. Horses, animals, small animals are dying because the sulfur level is extreme. So before you decide to grab your friends and hop onto your van and go to Batangas just to, I guess, rescue or put something on your social media, please don't. This is not the time for that. I would suggest for you to get in touch with all the other rescue groups or animal welfare orgs or other volunteers and give your help out there. Should you wish to give your vehicle so that other volunteers, professional volunteers, will be able to use it, then that's great. That's amazing. But please, don't go there impulsively. In fact, you won't be allowed to go inside the perimeter anymore. So I've learned that there were volunteers who were stranded there. There were also 3 young men who died because of volunteering. In times like this, we have to be very careful. The roads are very slippery, so it's not really safe to go there out of wind. It's not really safe to go there if you just want to have pictures taken on site. It's not the time for that. You can do your help while you're here in Metro Manila. You can send your help even from your home. Okay? Tip number 4. Let's say you don't have anything to donate. Your clothes are very basic. You don't really have excess things to give away. That's totally fine. Just remember, effort is priceless. Your time and your effort is priceless. You can link people together. If you spend 90% of your time online, you can check out animal welfare groups or posts from your friends or forward message from your friends and link people together. Like the first few days that I was just stuck at home, all I did was just linking people together. I was linking animal welfare groups with individual people who are offering their lands, their lot, their houses as temporary shelters. I was linking people who are offering their vehicles to volunteers who might need them. So you can just stay in your house, make use of your internet, make the most out of your internet. I guess this is the best way if you try to link people together and make things happen. It's free, but the effort is really, really priceless. Tip number 5. Start with your inner circle. So check out friends, post Facebook messages, and check out your friends who might be living in the South area or in Batangas area, Cavite, Las Piñas, those area. I'm sure those are the residents that have been affected most by this situation. People from the north like us, light ashes were there. After the 2nd or 3rd day, it's practically gone. So for people living in the south of Metro Manila, near Batangas area, I'm sure they're still suffering. And in fact, all these relief drives, all these donations would still stretch out even after 2 weeks, I suppose. Because it takes time to clean out all the ashes. It takes time to bring back all the people and the animals. It takes time and a village and I guess a country to make things happen, to help each other out and, carry on, bangon Batangas, bangon Batangueño. And it's just amazing when I scroll down my social media every morning and I see a lot of my friends, a lot of people I know doing their own part in helping out. And as regards to the issue on posting on social media, whether or not you're helping or not, whether you're helping or not, it's up to you. My stand there is, it's your effort, it's your money, it's your choice if you want to publish it. If you want the world to know about it, it's your choice. I wouldn't judge you for it. At least you are helping out. So it's your decision if you want to post on social media. It's your decision if you want to be quiet about it. But all I know is that all the other people who are judging others are the ones na walang ginawa. That's all I know. They have so many time to observe other people and talk about other people dahil wala silang ginagawa. So yun lang yun. I'd rather you post your donations. I'd rather you, just don't go straight to the site. It's not smart. I'd rather you, post on social media that you're helping out in a packing center or, gathering clothes for donation. And I'd rather you do that than judging other people because you haven't done anything. Anyway guys, I guess that's all for today. I hope you learned a lot in this video. I'll list down below some of the drop-off points that I know. You can also do your research, but for your convenience, I'll list down some of the donation drives that I know that you can participate in. I hope you guys do your share in helping out in this time, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!